Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm Canada's Own, and today we're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves rebuild. This is a curious spot that they are in this year. Julius Randle, I don't know if he opts into his player option. He had a very good playoff run for the most part, and I think that if he were to hit the market, he's still a $30 million man, $30+ million man. Another guy who could be a $25 to $30 million man, Naz Reid. Another guy who can make himself $10 to $15 million, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Like, they've got a few guys who are putting up some serious valuable minutes for this team down the stretch who are no longer under ownership to the Timberwolves. One thing I would like to do is trade into the lottery. It doesn't have to be like this crazy pick, like even 13 from the Hawks. If we get that done, and I give them... I wanted to give him Luka Garza. But, Mike Conley. Okay, wait, hold on now. And the 23. Give me this down the road. Okay, now we're doing too much. We're trying too hard. Give me a second down the road. There we go. We trade up to 13. Cooper Flag does go number 1 there. Let's see. Come on, Maluach has fallen all the way to 13 here. Liam McNeely is here. Ben Seraph. I'm looking at Will Riley. I'm looking at Liam McNeely. I'm really looking at Liam McNeely. Basically would become the permanent backup small forward. Because it'd be Ant, hopefully NAW, Rob and Dante. Jaden McDaniels. We need a 3. Definitely going to pursue Julius Randle, maybe a sign and trade action a little bit. And then Rudy Gobert, and ideally bring back Naz Reid. So I think we're going Liam McNeely here. We're going to take him at 13. There we go. We've got a late first, early second. Forgive me. Rasheer Fleming is there. Janai Broom. I think I'm going to go Rasheer Fleming. It's a new one that I haven't gotten from St. Joseph's. Here we go. Let's look. Naz Reid wants $22 million. NAW wants $10 million. Does he have an offer that's real, though? Does not. I feel like we got to prioritize Julius Randle, but not for that long, dude. But what I will do is get him up to $30 million there. Let me get him to 27 in that first year. It's going to sound crazy. We're going to put a player option on it as well. But, I'll pick up at $10 million. Yeah, I love that. And then we're gonna wait on Naz Reid, I think, just for a second. Not gonna renounce his rights. Renounce everybody else though. Make sure we go in every time we check. We look. Naz Reid, still no offers. That's beautiful. All right. Okay, we get both guys. Naz Reid. He does have a big offer from the Nets. We can give him that 4th year. He's got it at 20. So if we do 21. Let's do the 21. We're committed to it. He's going to take our offer. Beautiful. We get Naz. I'm hoping for a front court guy. It's really got to be a front court guy. Jalen Johnson is there. Kel Ware, Miles Bridges, John Collins, Keegan Murray, Josh Hart. Austin Reeves at an 87 now is crazy. Igor Demon. I feel like we may be able to build our own with this one. Because Julius Randle does hold some pretty significant value in this game. And I think if we took a guy like maybe even Terrence Shannon, who's got some moderate value, and we look at the power forward market, this is a guy that I would be intrigued in picking up. How much money? $8 million too much? Who do we have that makes $8 million? Dante DiVincenzo makes $8 million. Why do I feel like this is going to go through? How about this? They want NAW. They'll give us Jarris Walker. What if we just did this straight up? Like, do they not have... Okay, yeah, I can't do that. I feel like this is going to go through, but I don't want to overpay. But, I mean, Dante had a tougher season last year. He picked it up big time. The field goal percentage was a little bit down. 3-ball was great. We'd have to go out and find ourselves a new point guard. Pick up a guy like Pascal Siakam. We send them Julius Randle. Pascal is very expensive, though. Let's keep looking for a sec. Zion would be crazy. Hold on here. I'm willing to pay for... Oh my goodness gracious. It's like, oh, Tyus Jones is like the perfect guy. Flat at 4.25. Take the deal, Tyus. Please. Okay, let's see. 96, 90, 86, 85, 81. The Rudy regression, he's got, what, 3 more years, right, on that deal? It could become an albatross if he doesn't, if he regresses hard. But as of right now, Rudy has been fine. Still a defensive freak, and that's all we need him to be. Naz regresses 1 somehow after we paid him all that money. 80 for NAW, 78 for Rob. Love to see that. Even Leonard Miller gets better. Terrence Shannon, Jalen Clark get better. Tyus Jones out of 77. Love to see it. We're going to start Tyus. We're going to keep Rob off the bench. We're going to let him get consistent minutes off the bench. Load in this draft class here. And the only thing I think we may have to do at the deadline is maybe land ourselves a better starting point guard. Both our big guys are going to play 34. Jaden can play 30. Rudy can play 26 during the regular season. We'll let Naz get the 6-man minutes at 28. Naz going to get 22. Rob's going to get 20. I like the idea of having Liam McNeely play, even if it's only a bit. Maybe go 33 to these guys. We get Liam McNeely 9 minutes. How much did Jalen Clark play last year? Couldn't have been too much. 13 minutes, perfect. There you go. So now it's first man in is probably going to be Fleming, then Shannon, then Kennard, then Miller, then Nurkic. 10-man rotation under Chris Finch. So I think other than that right now, there's no more... James Harden was still in free agency. D'Lo, Jeremiah Robinson, Earl. How much does he want? 30 mils? Oh, we can't afford him anyway. I guess we'll never know. Let's see how the month of October goes. These first 5 games of the year for us. We split with Dallas, beat LA, beat Utah. Love to see it. We're going to get simulating now. I will talk to you guys again at the deadline, and then we're going to go to the end of the regular season. Alrighty, boys. We are at the deadline here. Zion missed a few games early, but otherwise has been perfectly healthy. Ant leading the way, 27, 5, and 4. Love it. Elite efficiency, 55, 46, 85. He's going to be an all-star. Well, he will be an all-star. He likely will get MVP votes, if not be the MVP. We'll see. Zion, 24 and 9, 5 assists as well, a steal and a half, a block a night. He's been great, 62% from the field. Love to see it. Like, if we move Nickeil Alexander-Walker, we can play Terrence Shannon. Maybe we go NAW and Jalen Clark, just $12 million. We take a second-round pick, and we see if it upgrades the shooting guard spot, great. If it doesn't, so be it, I guess. Russell Westbrook is definitely an upgrade, and Andre Drummond. Jalen Tyson is there. Jaime Jaquez, Davion Mitchell, Nick Smith. Walker Kessler is a pretty ridiculous pickup. Let's see. Wait, how would we pick up Walker? Oh, because he's only making $5 million. Never mind. Max Christie, Noah Clowney, Aaron Nesmith, Dante we could bring back. Taylor Hendricks, Jaden Ivey. To be a backup is crazy. Jaden Ivey might be the move here. That would be an elite backup off the bench. But I got to look around. I got to be smart. Maybe we go with Russ. I think I'm going to do Russ here because he's not going to cost as much money next year. We're going to make that trade, pick up Russell Westbrook. We now have Russ, Rob, Tyus, Ant, Terrence, Jaden and Liam, Zion and Rasheer, Rudy and Naz. Who is that? Who's our 4th string center? It's Nurk. Let's see if we can dump Nurk for like a first-round pick or maybe a couple seconds. A first and Emmanuel Miller. And we have to give up a second. I will take the first-round pick all day. And then we'll take Emmanuel Miller. If we can trade him, we will. If we won't, we're just going to release him. A second-round pick and Alex Dukas. 2 second-rounders from Charlotte. Heaven sent they are. So we got 3, 6, 8, 11, 14 guys. Perfect. That's going to be our only move. We'll look at the extensions here really fast. We got nothing else going on, I don't believe. Rudy Gobert, I'm not interested in re-signing him just yet. We've got 3 more years of that contract. We're going to get simulating. I will see you guys at the end of the regular season. Alrighty. End of the season is here. Jokic secures himself an MVP. 26, 12, and 9. I've been seeing a lot more MVP Jokic's in the sim now. After losing the MVP. Coop is rookie of the year. 6th man of the year goes to Malik Monk. 19, 3, and 5. Yeah, I guess that beats us out all day. We can look at games played, points, go to centers. Naz Reid is right around here. 15, 7, and 1.5. Half a steal, a block. 47, 38, 78. He literally had better field goal, 3-point. Only thing that was worse with free throws. He had more blocks, more steals, less assists, more rebounds, 5 less points. So I guess Wemby Depoy, don't connect, wins most improved. It's not bad. Cade Cunningham, clutch player of the year. Pop and the Spurs go 68-14. What? Somehow, some way, no Anthony Edwards on first team. Interesting. 28, 8-8. Where's Ant? Zion makes second team. Where's Anthony Edwards? He barely gets on, averaging 27, 5, and 4. In the West, we finish as the 4 seed. 60 wins gets you the 4 seed in the West. How on God's green earth did 4 teams out West win 60 or more games? 60 or more. The East, the best team in the East, would have finished as the 5th seed by 4 games still. Goodness gracious. That is beyond me. I think for the playoffs, though, we're going to abandon the Terrence Shannon minutes, although he was good. Let's see here. Actually, we're going to abandon the Rasheer Fleming minutes. Keep Shannon and McNeely in. OKC is going to be a tough matchup. Honestly, us getting the draw of OKC and then either Houston or San Antonio in the first 2 rounds is really unfortunate. But it's Shea, it's Lou Dort, J-Dub, Chet, Jalen Williams. You guys know how it is with that team. Let's see, game 1 here. We lose by 11. Ant gives 31, Zion with 27. It's just they had more guys give him 20. Game 2, we lose both at home. 47 from Shea. So, is he playing the 1? Hold on a sec. Who's hurt? Oh, great. And now Naz Reid is hurt. I didn't even see that yet. We're going to try this with Ant at the 1. Because if Shea's playing the 1, I want Ant, who is a far better defender than Tyus Jones, on him. And I think it's going to work. Game 3 in Oklahoma City. We lose as well. Shea. Oh, man. Where's Ant? Ant. Game 4. We win 60 games and get swept. That's ridiculous. The Thunder glaze is unbelievable. And the Thunder cruise to the finals, beating the 68-win Spurs and the 63-win Nuggets. And the Cavs beat them. And then the Cavs beat them with Josh Giddey. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is ridiculous. There's a chance we trade up for a pick here, but I don't think we will. The Thunder pick at second. Are you? Oh, the Clippers are so ass. Finch is there. Can we extend him? Is there not a way to extend him? I wish there was. But that's fine. We're going to go to the draft. We're going to look at trading a guy like Russell Westbrook on draft night, I think. Like, if we look at the money that everybody's making. We look at a guy like Russ. We look at a guy like, honestly, maybe Tyus Jones, but we'll hold off for now. We'll look at a guy like Luke Kennard and pick 26 from us. We could get Peyton Pritchard, which is an unbelievable 6-man. We could also jump up to the 5th pick of the draft. Let's see. Will Riley, Karis LeVert, Pods. I think we're going to have to do the Peyton Pritchard deal. This is like unbelievable value for us. Getting a guy like Peyton Pritchard there. AJ Ibanza goes 1. That's fine. We look again. It'll be Pritchard and Dillingham, but Dillingham's going to start. It gives us the room to move on from Tyus Jones. We've got Shannon and Edwards, McNeely and Daniels, Fleming and Zion, Rudy and Naz, with Neemias Queta, who's now going to be the 3rd string. Leonard Miller, who's going to be a 3rd string. And then what do we need here? I think we move Tyus Jones and the 57th pick and hope we can get like an Isaiah Joe isn't the worst idea in the world. 2 firsts from the Hawks, though. 2 firsts from the Jazz. I got to make this deal. Unless it gets better than 2 firsts from Utah. I don't think I can't not make that deal. Hold on, a Clippers pick? That's for the coming draft, too. Oh, man. I got to do this. That's the one. It sucks to have to make a trade with OKC, and I don't want to do it because screw them. And they got Cameron Boozer as well. That's ridiculous. Jesus, man. Could get Elijah Arenas here, though. Nickeil Brown Jr. is there. Isaiah Harwell is there. Dame Sarr is there. Tomislav Ivicic. Can Elijah play the 1, though? I feel like he gets worse at the 1. Actually, I feel like he should get better at the 1. Or do we take Nickeil Brown? He's not as favored. I think we're going to go Elijah. Take best available. Never hurts to have the value. It's probably a 75 plus, would be my guess. He's a 76. There you go. Okay, that's a very good value pick. We're ready to go. So, we'll skip the QOs. Let's look at who's affordable. Oh, my goodness. Get him right back. Then we go to the 3s. Kevin Huerter is not a small forward. You can't convince me otherwise. THT, Caleb Houston, Jalen Wilson isn't the worst idea. Who's a guy here who's a Toby? Gotta go Toby. Player progression, though. The roster is full. The team is set. This is all we've got now. 97, 94, 87, 84, 83, 83, 82, 81, 78, 78, 77, 77. Goodness gracious. 75 for Leonard Miller. He barely even played. If he even played, he didn't. Contract extensions. I'm not sure who is available or who is eligible, forgive me. But if anybody named Zion or Anthony Edwards is eligible, we're going to try and get that extension done as soon as possible. Give them what they want. Blank check it. They've been too good for us. They are clearly the 1 and 2 of the future and the now. So I'm hoping that I'm able to extend them. Rudy will re-sign. Zion's got 2 years, 3 years there. Okay, that's fine. Neemias Queta. If he'll do this, sure. 3rd string center for the next couple years. Love it. It's cheap. It's basically free. And then Rudy, that dollar value just keeps falling. But I don't want to go with that player option because it'll just opt into it for us. It only opts out of it when it's a team option. So, regular season time. We'll set this rotation. I'm not really sure who I want to play or who is going to be played. Let's see what Mr. Finch has. He's got Pritchard, Edwards, McDaniels, Williamson, and Reid. Yeah, I think now is when we make the switch to Naz. But I do want to start Rob. Play them both the same. And then it goes Tyus. Nope. Sorry, man. McNeely's going to get 15. Shannon's going to get 12. And we're going to play Rasheer Fleming. Yes, we're going to play Rasheer Fleming. Those last 15 minutes. Actually, let's go 14 to each of the young guns off the bench. Even though Terrence is 26 years old. Rasheer's 22. Liam is 20. Maybe we play... If Terrence is struggling, I think we're going to put Elijah into the rotation. But we've got 10-man rotation. Let's see how the month of October goes. We've got a 7-game stretch to start the year compared to the 5 last year. We're 2-1, 2-2, 3-3. Okay, 3-4. Maybe they don't mess with us this year. Or we're just settling in. Okay, we're 3-5. We're 3-6. What? There we go. Like, win some games, dudes. Come on. Oh, great. Rudy. An expensive paperweight he has become. Neemias Queta. There he is. Maybe we need a guy like Tyus Jones in the rotation. How is Rob playing? Very poorly. How's Peyton playing? Much, much better. Sounds like Rob isn't ready to be a starter. How's Zion? Spectacular. How's Ant? That said, Zion hasn't missed a 3. Ant has been just as good. Let's go 34 to those guys. 10-man rotation still. Rob will remain off the bench for now. We're going to get simulating. I will see you guys at the trade deadline. We are running into the same issue as last year. The exact same record at the deadline. The team is just really, really good. And that's the problem, is what do you change when the team is so good? Rudy got hurt for a while, by the way, and then fell out of the rotation. So I think this might be what we try to change. Rudy Gobert. What can he get me? Who freaking knows? But I'm willing to ship off 2 first-round picks to get off his salary. I'm not sure what it's going to... OG is there. Gaff is there. Cam Johnson is there. MPJ. Fernie... Hold on here. Hold on. Jalen Duren. Scotty Barnes is there. Scotty is tempting. I would like a center, though, if I'm being honest. I'm going to try and build my own. Who could we talk to that's got a center? Huh, imagine? No. Wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Jared Allen. Kristaps. Is Kristaps attainable? He's not expensive enough. That's the problem. Who is expensive enough that also happens to play the center position? Clax is there, but do we need Nick Claxton? They have 5 centers. That's ridiculous. It's Walker Kessler. Fudge. $5 million bucks. David Roddy. Leonard Miller. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Wow. Alex Sarr is there, but like again, they can't even take him on. It would be too much money. Take on 19 million bucks too much. I would take on 800 grand. Are you kidding me? Who do they have? Who is your cheapest player? Aiden Sheridan. We would have to give them a guy like Tyus Jones. And then also Leonard Miller. How much money? 5 million bucks. Dude, I want to figure this out so bad. Mo Wagner. Okay. Hold on. This has got to be the win now move, though, if we make this trade. There's no way. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Naz Reid, you're living on the bench, dude. That's just your role now. So we're going to look at moving on from Wendell Carter, Mo Wagner, and each of those guys right now. Let's quickly make this change here. He gets better. So that's promising for him, at least. There we go. Okay. Now to the cap sheets. Who's making money? Wendell's got another 2 years. That's got to go. Don't care where, if I'm being honest, but it just has to go. Wow. Question is for who? Zaire Williams on a 1-year deal, maybe? Right? Okay. Trade 9 looks to be the best right now. Lou Dort. Just take him away because OKC's not going to play Wendell. No, I'm not trading with OKC. What is wrong with me? Nobody check my ass when I'm saying stupid shit. Trade 9. That was the one. Zaire Williams. Pick him up for a year. Then we look at a guy like Zaire, who we could probably move on from for only $5 million. Try and capitalize on some draft value here. Aaron Wiggins, absolutely, for a first-round pick. Then we go down here again. That was for Ant. Look at a guy like Mo Wagner. Shed that $5 million bucks. Maybe. We look around. Everybody's throwing offers. We got a first from the Hawks there. I'm going to be honest. I don't even think I need to look. Spurs, top 3 protected. Yeah, we're doing the Hawks one. Easy deal. Yep. Xavier Lee. Bruh. There we go. Now we go to Mr. Lee. If we can... Thank you, Chicago. That was ridiculous. So, we're going to look at the contract extensions before I forget now and sim past it. Is anybody else eligible? It doesn't look like it. Oh, Peyton Pritchard. 13.5. Well, how's he playing this year? He was playing very well. Is he still playing well? 8-3 with 6 assists. We'll hold off on the extension for now. We do have him for another season still. And then other than that, Rudy Gobert is gone. So we're going to get back to simulating. I'll see you guys, hopefully, when we make the playoffs. And maybe we win a series or 2 this year. Games into the year now. There we go. We're simulating. We're done. 61-21. Wemby wins your MVP. AJ Rookie of the Year. Ace, 6th Man of the Year. In San Antonio, of course. Took him at 2. Wemby also Defensive Player of the Year. Dylan Harper, Most Improved in Toronto. How did he fall to 9? Devin Booker, Clutch Player of the Year. Pop and the Spurs win 67 games this year. Step back from last year, but, I mean, come on. Zion, All-NBA 2nd team. Ant, All-NBA 3rd team. I don't mind this at all. I love to see it. Defensive teams, let's see. Anybody? Would have loved to pick up Walk, but the game hates me. They didn't want me to trade for him. We did pick up Alex Sarr. Did he even make it? Am I tweaking? He did not. Rookie teams, I don't believe we had one. Elijah Arenas, All-Rookie 2nd team. That's who I was forgetting. Let's see, how did Alex Sarr coming in averages here. 10.5, 7 and 3. A steal, block and a half. Not bad. I don't mind that. Who do we get? We get the Rockets. We finished the 3rd seed with 61 wins. And again, the West almost had 4 60-win teams. Good God. Who did that give us? Oh! Houston. It's Reed, Shepard, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün. Game 1. We win, thankfully. Comfortably, by 18 points. I love it. Game 2. We win as well. How much? By 7. That's fine. I was by 9. Game 3. We do win as well. By how much? 39. That's a much better game. And Game 4. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We win by 26. We dispose of the Rockets. Love it. Oh, great. We get the undefeatables. Kyrie, Jaden Ivey, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively. That team is way better now that they have Jaden Ivey. Game 1, we lose. Oh, we won. Oh. Game 2, we lost. Game 3, we win. Game 4, oh my God. Come on, please. Oh my goodness. The Nuggets weren't enough for the Spurs, unfortunately. It is De'Aaron, Stephon, Devin, Rui, Wemby. Hold on. Let me think here. Let me think. Terrence, out of the rotation, you go. Elijah's been spectacular. How's Rasheer been? Fine, but we're going to drop those minutes just a tad. Rob, talk about playing yourself out of the rotation again, dude. Holy. Peyton Pritchard's the only thing I worry about in this rotation. Not because he's bad, but because he's not a good defender. Like, at all. That's the only question mark I have as we lose Game 1. By 2. Oh, and it was his matchup that had 30. Oh, man. That's just a bad scoring game by us as well. Game 2. We split. We split in San Antonio. That's big. That is really, really big. We win by 10. Game 3. We lose the first in Minnesota. Stephon Castle has himself a game this time. It's just, where are the rest? Like, Sarr, how are you taking 13 shots? You have a 55. Stop shooting. I'm checking his 3. If they've got him chucking them, I'm going to be pissed. Every time. He's 7 feet tall. He doesn't shoot that many. He never shot that many. Should be no higher than like a 20. I'm putting it at 10. Game 4. We're tied. We split again. We head back to San Antonio in a 2-2 series. Game 5. We're up 3-2 coming back to Minnesota. Zion trying to do what he was expected to do when he was drafted. Game 6 in Minnesota. And we get it done. Zion is your conference finals MVP. Averages 28 and 9 with a block and 4 assists on 66% from the field. Love it. Tyrese Halliburton averages 22 and 8 with a block, half a steal, 2 rebounds on 57, 47, 84 splits on their way to a finals run. The Pacers went through the Cavs in 7, the Hawks in 6, and the Pistons in 5. We went through the Rockets in 4, the Mavs in 6, and the Spurs in 6. Let's see how game 1 looks here. Clearly they have the better point guard. We have the better shooting guard, the better small forward, the better power forward, and the better center. We definitely have the better bench. Let's see how game 1 in maybe Minnesota goes. How good were the Spurs with the 7 seed, or the Pacers with the 7 seed? I'm not even going to look. Game 1 in Minnesota, we win. Beautiful. Ant, 26, 9, and 5. Zion, 25 and 16. Elijah with 20 points in 22 minutes. This kid is a cheat code if you can land him. And he always falls into the late lottery. Game 2 in Minnesota, we're up 2-0. We head to Indiana with a 2-0 series lead. Zion, the finals MVP is in his hands right now. Game 3, we take the first one in Indiana as well. Oh my goodness gracious, just give him the trophy. Oh my gosh, give him the trophy. Simcasting it. Game 4, can we win it on the Pacers' home court? We blow them out in the first quarter. We're blowing them out in the second. We're blowing them out in the third. We're going to lose the fourth quarter, it looks like. Oh my goodness. Zion Williamson. 30, 12 and a half, 4 and a half, a steal and a half a block, 65% from the field. What did he have in that last game? Oh, it was kind of just average. But 23, 6 and 5, a steal and a block. What a game. Reese tried all he could. 37, 4, and 7. But he wasn't enough. And because of that, that means that is going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. PST. We just started a new Pittsburgh Pirates franchise series on MLB The Show. Episode 1 dropped just this past week. Go check that out if you guys haven't already. And I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're here, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.